Guys, we're rolling 170.
170.
Cheers, you
There
guys.
you
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
Justin, Jenna.
Hi.
Yeah, man. Jenna's on this one. That'll be fun. Yeah,
I don't know how to take that as a jab or as a compliment.
That's a compliment.
That'll be fun.
it'll be fun, you know. But I know now to refrain from like asking her guy questions. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get anything of substance because how's she supposed to know? She doesn't know.
Yeah, it's like me
Can't know.
asking you a girl question.
I'll
Exactly.
tell you exactly what girls are thinking. See, that's the difference.
That's not true.
That's 100% because you guys don't know what you're thinking.
That's not true.
You guys don't have a clue.
And what would a girl question be?
We're getting right into this. Cast
Yeah.
is hot, dude.
Hello.
We're getting right into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what?
And what would a girl question be?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying.
What would a guy question be? How are you going to ask me a guy question?
Well, you know, it's like I don't really like if there's like, say, getting laid advice or dating advice. And sometimes when I hear a female give advice, it's so incorrect.
To another guy or to a girl?
No,
To a
her-
guy.
and
Okay.
to herself too.
To herself and to another girl, actually. It's always
exactly.
incorrect.
Yeah, dude, like every which way. You're right.
I just want him to be funny. I don't. No.
No,
you don't.
You want him to have a big cock and drive a fucking fast car. That's what you want.
You want
And
him to
normally it's not even the car. You got to like a girl will fuck you if you don't have a nice car or anything like that. But
This is true.
like if you
You gotta have some.
I don't think the
gift of
car
gab, though.
matters anymore.
no.
You know what I mean?
Oh, it doesn't.
Like chicks don't care about cars anymore, dude.
Oh, dude, there's a lot of ratchet
Baby, when we
chicks.
first started dating, you didn't have a car.
like normal girls, like normal chicks don't care about cars, but
Yeah.
ratchety chicks, yeah, they.
Why do ratchety bitches that are the ones that need to work the hardest to get a dude caring
Because-
about that kind of shit?
Ratchety. I've been hearing that word a lot.
Yeah, it means they're fucked
What does
up.
that even mean? I don't even know what
It
that
means
means.
they're
Like,
skanky and
yeah,
fucked up.
Who is
Skanky hoes.
fucking gold diggers?
Ratchet.
You know, fucking, you know.
Oh, so gold diggers are.
No, it's not gold diggers. It means that
You
I
guys
know
don't know
this
either.
because this
Gold digging's pretty ratchety.
well, it's ratchet. It means it's a shitty thing to do. It just
Yeah.
means that you're slightly shitty. Like
That's a new word. It's a very hip word, isn't it?
It's been in the girl vernacular for over a decade.
Like for
Girls
are guys
girls call each
ratchet?
other. That's a no.
No, girl,
No, not
guy-
really. That's
girls are.
normally used for.
But it's not hot chicks.
It can be hot
Yeah,
chicks.
yeah.
It can be hot
It's
chicks,
just
but it's like hot chicks that are like trashy hot chicks.
She's gonna be the
okay.
chick
Trashy.
that fucks you and all your friends, but she's going out with your boy.
Yeah, that's a ratchet ass
yeah,
bitch.
That's a ratchety ass
Oh
bitch.
man, I'm following one of these chicks. I've talked about.
You
her.
follow all ratchety bitches,
I mean,
Well-
it's entertainment.
like pickles.
Well, I've talked about her before. I've worked with her on a set, TV show set before, but she's a career hot chick. You know what I mean? And but she's very open about it, at least with me and everybody. You know, she's got dudes on the line. She's like, and this dude is rich. He's super rich. You know. And then I just saw a picture just took a picture with this ugliest dude I ever seen, and she's like, and he's like, my girl. You know, it's like I'm like, oh, you. I'm like, don't marry that one. I almost want to send him a message and be like, hey, bro, don't.
Warning.
that's her whole. That's her
job.
career.
That's her
Not
career.
even just career. That's just her whole being in life is to marry a rich
She's a
guy.
career hot chick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very
that's
it's
that's
very
gross.
interesting to me.
See, that's gross to me. So that makes you ratchet.
Yeah, and a leech.
Yeah,
A leech.
A ratchet.
Hold
yeah,
on,
it's
but, like-
you got nothing. You're
Dude,
vapid. You have
that's
nothing
fucking-
better to
yeah,
offer
that's-
anyone.
She's definitely vapid.
That's Gordy, dude. That's Gordy and
She's a
fucking
dope.
Stand By
She's
Me,
dope.
where he's
Yeah.
like leeches, dude. And, you know, they're all hanging out
Yeah,
with this
yeah.
fucking shit. Yeah, that's
She's a hot air balloon.
She's a hot air balloon. Yeah, but see, I go back and forth on this because the guy, if you're that wealthy, if this guy's a wealthy guy, he's pretty good in business, so he can't be that stupid to think that this young, really hot chick is into your ugly ass.
No, he knows that he's got
He knows
money.
it's for-
He can buy whatever he wants.
I'm reminded of
You got cash, you got gash, baby.
I'm reminded of Anna Nicole Smith with that old dude. Like, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, yeah, of course he's an oil tycoon and he's worth fucking billions and shit, dude. You know, no, but she really loves him.
Well,
Well, I mean, she can care about him. Like he can be
in those interviews, I almost felt like she really did, though.
Yeah.
Now, of course, was he a poor old man? Of course, she would love him.
But he was getting her out of a hard spot, so she really cared about him, and she was there for him a lot during during his.
But my question, what I flip flop about is like
till the end
is
But
if he knows what
if he wasn't a billionaire, she
course
would
not.
not pay attention.
Of course
to
not.
Him at all.
Of course not. But he knows what he's getting. This transaction, she's getting
it's
cash.
a handshake.
He's getting a super hot chick, and why not let her use him? He's old. His life's over.
Yeah,
oh my God,
like
he gets to buy this beautiful woman.
and does
Let him have it.
Does his junk even work? Like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this was the day before Viagra. So if it was, and homeboy never got to hit that dude.
well, either that or
I'm
he
sure
just
his
liked
face
having.
got to be somewhere.
He got
Never got to
Yeah.
like just go fucking balls deep into it.
He was
dude.
too frail.
That sucks.
I
Dude.
think that he'd be too frail
she
to
was
jump
in her
on top
prime.
I'm
of.
just picturing this old man just trying to
He
be
looks
balls
like
deep,
Mr. Burns. Dude.
like trying to get it together. Like
Yeah.
her hot model ass is on that bed waiting for him.
Dude.
He's rolling up in that thing, and he's got to slide on like the
he's-
dog in Family Guy. You know, Jesse. Come on, Jesse. And then he's got to slither onto her, and then just and his face is trying to kiss her. You know how old people try to kiss him.
And they're licking their lips.
His
Oh,
dentures fall out.
And she's got to act like she's into it.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Right, and maybe something about the money does make them into it. Like they're like the money does make them hot.
I think
you
in
know?
those interviews though too, she was talking about it gave her security for her son and a safe place away from her shitty ass family, and so she really cared about him that way because he provided for her.
A lot of good that did. She's dead and the kid's dead.
Hell, so is he. So
Wait, the kid died before her though, right?
yeah. So
Of what?
I don't know.
So she got
think
pregnant.
drugs.
Yeah, she got pregnant and she had a baby, right?
Yeah.
Her kid was already like 18 years old, and then like 2 days after that baby was born, he killed himself, and then she ended up going
Who
to
killed himself?
Her first son. And she ended up going into a deep
Jesus
depression about
Christ.
that and killed herself while she was still caring for a baby. So that, and there was like these two other guys that were
fuck is
vying for
going on over there?
paternity of that kid, and
That's what happens when you
it was
chase after
messed
money.
up, man.
See, she should have came after your old boy Justin, dude. I would have taken care of her. She would have still been alive.
Yeah,
dude.
why don't you come hit us up, Anna Nicole? What's he paying?
would
you?
you?
We'll find that
but
money.
would you guys
You're
have been
hot
with
as
her when
hell.
she was fat?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I even like it better because her self-esteem is even lower.
And I can just
You know,
She always reminded me of like the human version of Miss Piggy.
She's a
when
idiot.
she was big like
you know what? I mean, God bless her.
Sorry.
She kind of is like this lovable idiot,
yeah.
yeah.
you know. And she was supposed to be like the next Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, she was.
And she was.
She was.
Yeah,
dude.
she was.
I
She-
mean, she was better
She
than Marilyn
came,
ever.
she
Dude,
came from a broken Texas
Marilyn wasn't even
home.
that hot.
No.
She ran away from a broken Texas home. She
Yeah.
started modeling and went into be a stripper, and then
Dude,
Yeah.
when I seen her in Naked Gun, I
same
was like,
footsteps.
Oh my God, her Naked Gun.
oh, insane.
Jesus Christ.
Insane. If she would have just stayed like that, didn't butcher up her face and do all that other shit she did on top of it, ooh.
Well, I think being
gem.
like she's also a career hot chick. Like her whole career is
Yeah.
based on her being super hot, right?
Well,
It's not,
yeah.
she's not talented in anything else, right?
No, she doesn't have to be.
Right, of course not.
she's a
but
model.
at some point, my point is what the point I'm trying to make is, at some point that age starts to catch up to you.
Yeah.
You can't fight it.
No.
It's happening.
Yeah.
And that's where depression sets in.
Past your prime.
These women, the depression sets in.
Yeah, you're now the hand model in Zoolander.
Fucking David Duchovny. A hand model. That's a real thing. Hand model.
That's
Yep.
fucking.
Isn't that funny?
That is funny.
I'd take that job.
You do have nice hands.
I got nice hands. I got nice.
You got
feet.
nice feet. You should be a foot model.
I'd take that job. If someone offered me some money to be a foot model, fuck yeah.
I'm not saying that
I'd even clean my toenails.
Drizzlefoot 69.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't, but I'm just saying.
I'd be Drizzlefoot
what if
6'9".
What if that's all you were, though, dude? Like they try to keep you so busy that's all you could be was just.
That's
the foot.
fine. I'd
Pictures of his feet holding pickles.
Here's how it would go down. Here's how it would go down.
Pictures of little feet holding your feet.
Little feet on top of your feet.
Here's how it would go down, though. If I really got that job,
Jesus.
I may hide it from everybody and lie about what I do. Be like, nah, I went into construction.
I'm like,
Eventually,
I
it's
know
gonna
those feet.
It's gonna catch up to you eventually.
And then I go, Justin, I have a secret. I'm making money on selling foot pics.
I'm like, why couldn't you just be gay?
That's the name of the cast. Why can't you just be gay?
Can't you just be
Making
gay?
money,
But
having dudes jerk
if-
off to pictures of my feet.
well, but hold on. It's just pictures of my feet. They don't even. My face isn't even involved.
Videos of somebody
No,
putting whipped cream on
Like,
your
who
feet.
gives a shit?
I know, but what do you got to do to get that? Get the top of the.
Oh, I'm sure there's
the Weinstein foot fucking. Fetish.
I'm sure
No,
you're
no,
rubbing
they're-
your feet together on somebody's
Yeah, dude.
shaft.
There's cake farts. That's an actual it's an actual genre in porn. Is cake farts.
Ugh. Every time I think the three of us when we get together, we talk about cake farts.
Yeah, we always talk about because
yeah,
we know somebody. We know
something's
somebody
getting-
who makes money doing
Yeah,
cake
'cause-
farts.
Well, we know someone that used to at least make money doing that.
And something's always getting farted on. So.
That's got to be. I'd almost like if I found out my daughter or family member was doing cake fart videos, I'd almost rather her do regular porn
Yeah,
than that.
because those are some fucked up people.
It's
Or the
fucked up.
people who like to watch girls sit on balloons and pop balloons.
Well, they
with their
sit.
butt.
There's stuff where they like girls just sitting on everything.
But
Name it.
But at least the farting on cake thing, that could be one of those things where
Funny.
people are like, hey,
You're like, I'm
so
funny.
what's your daughter? Your daughter's doing porn? And you're like, nah, she's farting on cakes, and they're like,
I bet you that's a band name.
Farting on cakes. I bet you it's a bad
Cake
name.
fart.
Pip farting on a snare drum.
I ain't farting on no snare drum.
but I'm saying, like, man, if you find out your daughter's doing some fetish type stuff, like, I'd almost rather her do regular porn.
nah, I'd rather do neither.
I know. I'm just saying.
Nah,
I know.
They're
I'm
not going to
just
kill
saying.
my family in this scenario. Ian said,
Speaking
I'm
of
not
Mazel
cho- I'm not
Tov, your
choosing.
daughters are now 18.
Hey, let me bleep that. I'll bleep that.
Tomorrow.
I'll bleep that.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats, brother.
Now, 18. Now you go to the jail.
Yeah.
When you do something bad,
Yeah, you
now
do
you go
something
to the
stupid,
jail.
now you go to jail.
Now you go to the
Yep.
jail.
Man, having daughters though definitely changes your way of looking at life, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, dude. Everybody's suspect.
Everybody's suspect. Everybody's up to
Everybody's
something, dude.
Super
something,
sus, dude.
Yeah, they're like, oh, your daughter looks nice. Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean? Nothing. I just like her
Yeah,
shoes.
yeah,
Oh, you trying to get fucked up?
She looks a lot like you. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
And then you're like, what, are you trying to fuck me?
Fuck are you saying? You call me pretty boy? Call me a Nancy?
Call me Pony Boy? What?
Stay golden.
But I mean, having daughters is way different than having sons. That is a fact.
Yeah.
100 fucking
The
different
way
reasons why.
the way you treat them is different.
Yep.
The way you live about life, the advice you give is just completely
the way
different.
you handle different situations that they throw at you, because that'd be like that guy. I saw this video the other day. It was funny. This guy had a hoodie on with a big fucking huge pocket. And he pulls like 9 different things out of his pockets, like screwdrivers, hatchets, whatever. And he's hitting this fucking target, right? He does like fucking 9 of these things in a row. And then at the end, he goes, "Ma, meatloaf, ma." And I was like, yeah, that makes sense that you have all this time, to practice and do all
Nah.
this.
Meatloaf.
That's from Wedding Crashers,
Yep.
where he's like, "Mom,
Yeah.
meatloaf."
Ma,
I never know what she's doing in there.
I never know what she's doing up there.
Sparrow heard meatloaf and she decided to join us
Hey,
at the table.
grab some whiskey, baby. Let's do a couple shots. Is that okay?
Oh shit!
yeah,
I didn't
you do a
line up
couple shots?
the shot glasses. Hold on one second.
Okay. Yeah, line up those shot glasses, baby. Let's go.
Oh, and I'm actually glad you're here, Jenna, because I want you to explain this cat toy that me and Ian were talking about last time, dude.
This cat toy.
This cat toy, dude. Because
Don't get her started. Do you know any woman that isn't very spiritual? Every woman is spiritual.
my old lady doesn't really claim to be spiritual.
No?
No.
She doesn't play any of those reindeer games?
She used to do the Ouija board when she was a kid.
That's not true.
That doesn't count.
That bought me this right here.
But
Whoa,
no, I mean,
hold on. Wait, what?
She bought me.
Yeah,
this
but
right
she
here
does-
and a
The voodoo?
She
no,
bought
the voodoo is a different one. But she got me a crystal wand. She got me a sage smudger. She got me some
Whoa, there's
So
something
she
you don't know, son.
She knows about it, but she don't have any of this stuff.
She
at her
would
house.
not get.
She doesn't have any of this at her house.
She also was
I bet
extremely. She was. I bet you when she drinks with her girls, they go into doing some sort of weird stuff, talking about meditating. You need to meditate on that. I'm telling you.
I don't think
Do
her
you-
friends are that far out there. Her friends are pretty normal people.
What?
That's not That's normal for girls. What are you talking about?
No girl has any friends that are fucking normal, dude.
I don't know.
All girls' friends are whack jobs.
Well, I think they put on a good show for me then.
All right, they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're real good at that.
I mean, I definitely think Jenna's friends show up less depressed in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they go back to their lives, they're depressed as fuck, and then they complain about it all day to each other. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just saying.
This is what you imagine?
I imagine. My brother and I were talking about that. We're like, when girls go out together, are they actually really having fun with each other, or are they just, you know what I mean?
Well, we were talking about that.
Just talking shit to each other.
And if they have to say
Or they
we're
just-
having fun,
That
right?
is fun.
Yeah.
If they have to say we're having fun, that means they're not
not
really
having
having fun.
fun. Are they just complaining about everything?
No, normally
I'm
we're
sure
talking
there's-
about other stuff. Well, it depends on what friends you're going out with too. Like there's certain friends that are your shit talking friends. There's some friends that are your friends that you go and get wild and crazy with and do weird drugs and don't remember what the fuck happened with. There are some friends you go and have coffee and hang out and have full like regular conversations. It depends on who you're hanging out with.
And I'm talking lady friends too.
Yeah, that's what I am too.
Okay, not your guy friends or whatever.
Well, yeah. I mean, there are those friends that are like, "Hey, want to go ruin your life?"
Not
You're
the
like,
guy
Yeah.
friends that
You're
like
like, you
hanging
know-
out with chicks.
I have my hey, do you want to go ruin your life friends?
Oh, I got plenty of those.
Yeah, cheers. I'm one of them.
No, you're not.
Oh,
No, we're close to it.
the hey, you want to go ruin your life, friend?
No, you're not that guy.
Oh no.
No, not with me.
Ian used to be that for me. He'd be like, hey, you want to ditch work and go day
No, I
drinking?
mean, well, what does that
Yeah.
mean to you? What that means to me is like
wanna
when
tell-
you're like, hey, you want to take off of work and go get fucked up?
Yeah.
No, that's not ruining my life. That's having
Oh.
fun.
But that's what I say. I go, hey, you want to go ruin your life? I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
taking off of work and missing your responsibilities
Yeah.
to go get fucked up and then be hungover the next day.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I
the
call that
hangover
ruining
the
your
next
life.
day is ruining your life.
nah, but that's just good, clean fun.
Oh, okay. What do you mean by ruining your life, friend? Then
Like going and fucking, doing a shit ton of coke, dude, to where you just black out. You're drinking all fucking night because, fucking it ain't, you did so much coke that drinking ain't doing nothing to you. And for some reason, you end up speeding on the freeway and cops behind you and shit.
oh, okay. Well,
That's ruining your life.
I'm
Yeah, we're more responsible these days.
I want to be that guy. I think.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You can play Grand Theft Auto nowadays, dude. You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
I mean,
Yep.
there's nothing more fun than drinking and driving.
Well,
Little coke.
I agree with that.
Little and fucking rocking.
in every other state except this goddamn one, everybody has road beers.
Yeah. It is funny how you acclimate to your city, and you forget what it's like if you've ever been, say, Idaho. Let's say Idaho Falls, Idaho. Not a cop within miles. Straightaways. People got muscle cars. They got beers in their hands. They're zooming by llama.
Dude, even
There's
in,
nobody on the road.
Yeah, there's no one
So
on the
if
road.
you're gonna fuck up anybody's life, it's gonna be your own.
Yeah, but
even in Illinois, man, we'd be drinking the whole fucking time. We're going back and forth
Yeah.
to fucking base and fucking having fun. In
the last time I was in Denver, dude, I was so fucked up, and I took this chick's car and was doing, just joyriding around the city, downtown fucking Denver, dude.
I love Denver.
That's dope.
Denver's a fun
I had
place.
so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you see it, like people here in California.
Fucking 10 years ago. Though.
People here in California don't drink and drive anymore. Like it's kind of a.
Well, yes, they
I mean, they do, but they're.
But they do
But it's
too
not.
much.
It's not like something with like people have road beers or anything. But you definitely see people fucking smoking.
Well,
weed
back in the
their
day,
cars.
a lot of you guys are too young.
Token.
A lot of you guys are too young, but
those are usually the slow ones that are getting in your way and pissing you
we're
off.
fairly the same age. Back in the day, you would take a beer, put it in your
Center
cup
console.
holder,
Yeah.
right. And then also you had a truck. You had your buddies in the bed of the truck,
Yeah.
riding in the back on the freeway.
I must have missed that because I had a boyfriend like back in my early 20s,
And you're like, what
he
is-
was like 28, right, and I was like 22, and I don't know why. Like for some reason, it seemed so fucking odd to me. But one night we were going out, and he filled up like a 72 like ouncer, like the 7-Eleven big gulp with a couple of different liquors.
That
Like
too,
what the hell
yeah.
is that? And he's like, that's
Jungle
one for the
juice.
road. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's road
what
beers,
the
isn't it?
fuck?
Let me get 13 road beers to go, please.
Needless to say, this guy almost killed himself by wrapping his car around a tree. Now he's an invalid.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Well, see, you got to learn how to drive drunk.
Yeah.
That was the second time he
I mean, I'm an
smashed his car,
excellent
too.
drunk driver. I'm excellent.
I'm great, but yeah, I don't get drunk and drive anymore.
No, I definitely.
I barely
No.
get a tiny little buzz, you know. And
I
then-
Uber everywhere.
And fucking once I do that, I'll just drink.
I don't know. Should we be?
as
Should
soon
we?
as I
I'll
slam
bleep
water.
this too, buddy. Let me know. But let's be honest.
I'll
It's
slam
been a
water,
few
I'm
times.
good.
All of us after this cast have
there's-
been on
yeah,
the road, right?
there has.
And we're fucking hammered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I had a blackout night, I think, maybe a couple months ago, and I drove home, and Jenna was mad at me.
Yeah, you can't be doing that, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I learned a couple years ago, honestly, when I had my last blackout,
It's like-
my last fucking blackout, and I was coming back from, I think, Anaheim or something. I don't remember getting home. I don't remember any of it.
Yeah, I mean that.
and I got home, I'm like,
For the record,
holy
not good.
shit,
Yeah.
did I?
Yeah, you're looking out the window. You're like, oh, thank God, my car's.
Yeah,
out
I'm
there.
checking my car's out there. I'm checking if my
It's
car's
like,
all fucked up. And
Wolf
making,
of Wall Street,
Yeah.
where he thinks he drove perfectly, and then he looks at his car is just fucked up.
He just mangled.
all the way home.
Like I didn't even turn. I
That-
just used the way the road went and bashed into everybody's cars.
You know what? Alpal, when we were younger, dude, he would. He always thought he got home okay, and then he'd see his trash cans like out on the street, and cars askew. You know,
Remember when he would have the Pontiac, dude, and I'd see
The
him
Pontiac,
fucking- yeah,
exactly.
dude. Yeah, that thing
Yep.
was. Yeah, that was
the Alpal Pontiac. Yeah, dude, he'd be smashing. He'd be like, "I drive fine." He'd come out and look outside, and
It's like,
his
oh,
trash cans
fuck.
are everywhere.
Oh, that and his fucking bumper. He'd be like, "Damn, look, I got another one, Justin." I'm like, "Yeah, no, dude, because
He didn't give a fuck. I wonder if Alpal still parties.
not like that." I don't
Yeah, definitely.
I don't
like
think
that.
any of us can, and I think it's kind of a little bit of the times. Things are different, you know,
Yeah,
but also.
even kids don't party like that anymore.
No, they don't
What about
get-
like frats? Are they still doing that whole thing,
Yeah,
or
but
is
they're
that
all,
over?
But they're all Ubering.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get rid of the drink and
Okay.
drive. But like frats, are they still doing that? The hazing, and they still doing all? You got chicks and wrestling in oil. Like, is that
I
a
would-
thing?
Gotta
You
be.
know, what? I would think
There,
so.
There'd be no reason for them to exist if you didn't do stuff
I think
like that.
I think especially now, like this next generation coming
Playing
up after
video
all the
games.
Zers that
Oh,
are
yeah,
all
yeah, what-
fucking lame.
Yeah,
I think that
they're all politically correct. I forgot, and they got pronouns and shit. And they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, we're bringing all of them over to the party," and it's one guy.
Like in have you seen 22 Jump Street? You ever seen that one?
Yeah,
I mean, people
Yeah.
are sleeping on those movies. Those are funny.
yeah.
Anyways, on 22 Jump Street, where they go back to high school again, and it's not cool to be a bully, right? Isn't
Yeah,
that
they're like, "Oh my
that's
god!"
the second part,
it's
right?
not.
that- that was-
My
Yeah,
favorite.
Channing Tatum's
Yeah.
like, what the, you know, like
what
they're
the
like, what?
fuck?
You don't believe in the environment, man? he's like, what? What?
It's like, what the?
He's like, no, I don't care about nothing. Oh, you don't care? You know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're probably littering right now.
yeah, yeah.
My favorite is when he's carrying the backpack over the one shoulder and it's hanging at the lowest it possibly
Yeah.
can, and then he sees all the kids walking with
They're
their fucking
two-strapping.
backpacks, the one
They're
with their
two-strapping.
backpacks that are got the wheelies.
That's
on
right. We
them.
one strap, right?
Yeah,
I still one strap.
yeah.
I still do that.
Actually,
It's uncomfortable to have both of them.
I don't. I do the two, but that's because the military and shit. You know.
Well, yeah,
That's-
I mean,
that's one of those.
But now they don't even wear their backpacks. They just roll them on. They got wheels on them.
yeah,
All the backpacks got wheels and handles.
A lot of people.
I haven't actually even paid attention.
A lot
Oh, yeah.
of people do that because they don't like to ruck their sack. And they're a bunch of,
They
candy
don't want to.
asses.
They don't want to have back problems. They got
Candy
so many
asses.
books they
Nah,
gotta
they're
carry.
just candy asses, dude.
What do you feel that? So those kids that are in high school now, when they're adults and have kids, do you think their kids are going to go the opposite, or it's going to go so progressive that they're all, like it's, you know what I mean?
No, I think that they're gonna go the opposite because it shows in like history time
Because they
like,
want to
it
go
goes-
against the parents.
Yeah,
right?
it goes back and forth where it's super liberal time, then super conservative time, super liberal time, super conservative time. People go against.
Yeah,
what
I'm just
their
tired of the
predecessors are.
teeter-totter, man.
Well-
Can we just find a nice little happy medium where everybody does drugs and we fucking all have a fun time and shit,
Well,
you know?
Yeah,
but-
I agree with that.
But like my, you know, like our
Do what you
parents,
want.
like
Do what you want. is
like
what
our
I think.
parents were definitely conservative, right? Growing
Yeah.
up, right?
yeah.
Almost everyone's parents
Oh,
were,
yeah.
right?
100%.
yeah,
And now there's going to be, but also it was a little odd too, because back in the day, conservative was almost kind of like you're with the government, Right. Now it's kind of the opposite.
You
right?
bought
Yeah.
into the lie that you work hard and you'll get ahead in this world.
Yeah.
And nowadays it's not always like that. Nowadays it's more like you work hard, you're going to be asked to work harder. You're going to ask to be work harder and get paid less. You're going to ask to be, fucking...
Well, back in the day, like our parents could work a full-time job and then buy a house.
Right.
Right. How long have you been working a full-time job?
Right.
How easy has it been for you to buy a house?
Right, that's right.
I can't.
My mother was talking about that, actually. We were talking about that on our RV ride to Arizona one time, where she was like, you remember when you got a job, you immediately started looking at houses.
Yes.
No matter what the job was.
Yeah.
Yep.
It didn't matter. You get you're serving coffee. You're like, let's start looking at houses,
Well,
guys.
even back then with the shitty full-time job, before I went into the Navy, I did
wild to
I
think
did
about,
look that up, and for $130,000, I could buy my own condo in Long Beach.
Mm-hmm.
If I would have bought that, I probably would be able to retire on how much that fucking stupid thing
Yeah.
would be worth right now.
Yep.
But I couldn't afford that then. The bank wouldn't give me a loan for that much. I don't.
Which is crazy. If you were in the military, you should have gone to the...
No, this is before.
Oh, before the military.
Before. Yeah.
This
so
stuff
I-
starts to get me fired up about Tombstone again, though.
dude,
You know what I mean? It starts to get me fired up about the houses in Tombstone, man, and the property.
hey, Wyatt, you want to open up? Can we open up a casino right there? Or,
Probably an underground one, I'm sure, at some point. I mean, you can actually buy property right there that don't have any water lines, and you got to hook that up yourself. And I looked that up too, and I was like, I got no problem with shipping in tanks of water instead for a while to buy a piece of property. Huh? Yeah, I mean, every time I say things like that, there's always one other thing that'll end up costing me. You know what I mean?
But
there is always a catch about that. I need to catch myself every time I start daydreaming online about houses.
But see, this is the thing.
Yeah.
If we got an underground casino, fucking fucking speakeasy, fucking all kinds of shit, we got that, right?
There's 3 sheriffs in fucking Tombstone.
So whoever comes in brings what you want.
And I'd also, if we moved to Tombstone, I thought about this. I'd apply and try to be a sheriff. I'd try to get into that line of work over there.
What if they were like, you don't qualify because you've been a Californian too long? You're like,
oh, they originally hate me for sure.
I know. They're going to hate us all, dude.
Well,
what are you talking about?
Well, I mean, once you acclimate yourself and
once you
got a gun on your hip and you're fine.
Once they realize we're not like the typical Californians.
Yeah, once I'm out there playing fucking Johnny Cash on the street with a 9mm on my hip, I think they'll like me.
Fucking fat cigar in your mouth.
I mean, they already the last time I was there, it was fine. I was smoking cigars with all the old timers. It was fun. Not the last time, the time before that. But
During the pandemic.
But it was during the pandy. But the last time we were there, I was like, I told one of the guys, they're like, hey, welcome. Where are you guys from? And I was like, we're thinking about moving here. He's like, just don't bring your California politics over here. Like he said,
getting away from the California.
And he
politics.
was in costume, like they're in there, and he immediately the character was gone.
You can't blame him.
He immediately was like, don't bring that California.
You can't blame him, dude. I hate this fucking state so much with their stupid bullshit, man.
It was
if
the
it wasn't
same
for the
thing-
weather, you'd be at it.
It was the
right?
same thing last year in Cody, Wyoming. It's like 'cause it's another mining
Wyoming,
ancient
sure.
Wild West town, or not ancient, but historical Wild West town.
Yeah.
And there literally is a sign when you're driving from their little tiny airport. Like the sign says, "Welcome to Cody, Wyoming. Don't bring your California ways." Because all these Californians are moving
That's
out
becoming
there.
a thing with Texas and
Texas, Colorado. Colorado's always
Yellowstone specifically.
Colorado has always been a progressive state or
honest
whatever,
with you.
but
Colorado's gay.
Texas is probably going to be my way too.
they still don't like having Californians there.
We're going to Austin next month.
Yeah, I'm
we're
stoked.
gonna just go visit and take in Austin.
I've been looking at Texas. I love everything about Texas. I love that they don't have a little pussy panty wearing
Not
fucking
yet.
faggot like fucking Gavin Newsom over there.
Now let me say something.
Well-
Now Newsom, there's talk that Newsom may be running for president.
Not this
No.
year.
He can't.
Okay, but
too
hold
late
on.
in the game.
Let's just play the game real quick, and then we'll get off it. If Newsom becomes president, what's your reaction? Like, are you gonna stay?
Joey was saying it better than I could.
You gonna stay in America, or
I
you gonna
just
stay
want to
in
walk
California?
out of this world. Fuck.
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely going to Texas.
Yeah,
And fuck what anybody does here then anymore, dude. I mean,
Puerto Rico.
because I can't fucking live in a place where every single day I'm just being attacked with my freedoms, dude, and being overtaxed. And I can't handle much more of the state, dude.
Listen, I love Texas. I don't particularly agree with its politics because its women policies kind of suck there.
Yeah, but my baby
I get it. Yeah. But
she lives under my rule.
I think that's media women policies, though.
Yeah.
Media.
She would live under my rule. And she's fair.
I mean, with the abortion policies.
They got you on that. Abortion's just fine.
Either way.
That's just media. You can get it done.
Either way, we're not going to agree with these, so we're going to agree to disagree.
Wouldn't want to have an abortion.
They're just trying to get you to fight on that one.
We're going to agree to disagree on it. I still love Texas. I love going to Texas. I love the people there. I have many friends there.
The ladies need to let the abortion thing go. They got you on that. The media got you.
They did.
They got
Anyways, but
yeah.
I guarantee that everybody who says I'm going to leave California or I'm going to leave the United States, because people said it when.
Oh wait, you're telling me women aren't going to follow us there? That sounds terrible. You're telling me it's just guys having fun? Is that what you're saying?
Do you mean there's not going to
You're telling me it's just guys shooting guns?
You mean there's no traffic?
You're telling me there's no frivolous accidents anymore?
I don't even have to have insurance anymore?
It's only... You're telling me... That's right, boy. Hell yeah, Baron. Look at him getting fired up. Look at him. He's fired up, dude.
Anyways,
Baron's fired up.
With all of that, nobody's gonna. If Gavin Newsom becomes the president of the United States, there ain't nobody who's gonna fucking leave here. There's so many people that said the same thing. All these stupid, super liberal left wing people said it is when Trump became president. I'm gonna leave the United States.
Well, they don't have any money to go anywhere. They're not gonna go anywhere.
I'm not gonna leave.
I'm talking about
they live with their fathers.
I'm talking about even rich people like fucking. You know who said that? You know who said that? That made it like the headline news. The first one to say it was Tommy fucking Lee.
Who cares?
From Motley Crue. He says, if Trump becomes president, I'm leaving the United States.
He's just virtual signaling. And he doesn't really believe that.
Nobody cares what Tommy Lee thinks anyway.
Everybody cares about his big dick.
He's just virtual signaling. It's not a real thing. He doesn't really believe that. That's what I'm saying. It's like a cool thing. Will you do me a favor and open that door for Baron real quick? Justin, thank you. Baron handles everything.
But yeah, like everybody says, I'm going to leave. You're not going to leave. You know why? Because California's got fantastic weather.
People literally did leave.
Yeah, but then they actually had a big influx of people moving back.
I don't think that's true.
That is true. Look it up. People have been moving back. People have been buying property again out here.
People are always going to buy property here, which is interesting.
It's the most expensive property.
But also here, always this thing like we need to scrub this from our vernacular too, where you go look it up. What you're looking it up on
Google
on their website.
You're being told what they want.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So that's why it's hard to know what's real because you do want to look things up. Look it up, but it's only that's what sucks about me now. No matter what I'm looking up, I go, well, am I choosing to believe it?
That's
you
true.
just choose
Am
to
I
believe.
buying their bullshit?
The thing is,
and then I go, and my brain goes, I'll buy it.
I'm
choosing to buy it.
But you do the
news has been propaganda.
You do the half and half. You're like, there's half of me.
Everything to me is half and half, dude. I don't believe a fuck all thing.
I don't believe any
I don't think
of
that's
it.
a good way to live, though, either.
And you don't need to.
I don't think that's a great way to live, though. Where I'm like everyone's full of shit.
But it's the truth.
Thing is that.
But I'm starting to bring that into my real life.
News has been propaganda ever since there's been town criers before there was a fucking printing press. People are just they're
the printing press. I mean,
whoever won, they're the ones that tell you the news.
Yeah, I mean,
know?
just imagine back in the day with the printing press. That was who ran the narrative. That one guy.
Yeah. He
or
controlled
guys
everything.
That just the printing press, and then it went to read all about it.
Yep.
There's never been any sort of news that's ever been unbiased.
Who was it? George Carlin, where he was like, "I wish politicians would wear their sponsors like stock car fucking drivers. That way, I know who bought you."
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
true.
If they,
God bless George Carlin. Yeah.
I actually wish that that kind of stuff would happen. Let me know who buys you.
Yep.
Yes, but here's what happens though.
That would be fair to us.
Now
right?
here we go.
Why lie?
We're all being sold a bill of goods, all of us, including me. Whether you believe it or not, you know what I mean. Let's be honest. When you see something, you choose to believe it because you like that person, right? Who do I? I'm going to name an actor I like, right? You got like you got David Lee Roth. That's not his real name. You got What's the
David Lee Roth? You mean like the singer from Van Halen?
No, I'm just fucking with you guys.
That's who I thought. I was like,
No, because
I don't like that guy.
Who's the guy that played in Gangs of New York?
Leonardo DiCaprio?
No, who played Butcher, Bill the Butcher.
Bill the Butcher.
He was also Lincoln.
He's got
right?
3 names. Yeah. See,
oh,
you
no.
guys are forgetting his name.
I don't know.
I forgot his name too, and
So
it
you
went
said
David Lee Roth,
and
but,
you're like,
but I already knew that wasn't him. But I wanted to tell you what my brain was doing.
Gotcha.
damn it, Daniel Day-Lewis.
Boom.
There we go.
There you go.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
All right.
David Lee.
Anyways, point is, I like Daniel Day-Lewis, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he's a fucking, if he's like, hey, fucking love Trump. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go. David Lee Roth, whatever his name is.
Daniel
like, hell yeah. He likes Trump, you know what I mean?
Got you.
And that's the point, is they get you with these actors who shouldn't be saying anything about politicians anyways. And I think
Well, yeah, 'cause
we're
they're
all
all
being
bought.
sold the bill of goods. You know, I'm choosing to like a certain someone.
I'm guaranteeing when Gavin does end up running, because he looks presidential, he's handsome, and he's Californian. That's about probably every single fucking actor vote out there. He will win the
That's
presidency.
creepy, dude. His vice president's going to be Mark Zuckerberg.
Well, that's what I was. That's what I was.
They got
showing,
the same eyes, man.
That's what I was showing you that video that I sent you, because that's supposedly the reasoning why they're allowing all the immigrants just to flood in here and not giving a fuck about the border.
The Chinese immigrants.
Is so
that's
that
the
they're
eye
going to give them citizenship
That's
If
crazy.
so they can vote.
so they can vote.
And join the military.
But you know what's so?
Boom!
But you know what's so funny about that though too? Like,
Smart move, though. great move,
historically, immigrant
Our
families.
listeners are like, oh, fuck, they're talking politics.
But historically,
I'll bring it back to tits. Don't worry.
Historically, immigrant families usually end up becoming Republican or right wing, because they come from families that are more of a patriarchal base, a more father base, where the dads vote that way, and so does the rest of the family.
Yeah,
So,
well, yeah,
like-
you're fired up Fox News dad. Is
Like,
that
how
your
many-
dad?
Well,
Is-
he is actually. I can't say no. Yes, that is.
He's watching Fox.
That is
Does he
completely.
get fired up and go, you know what,
He-
Justin?
He does, and he tells me, and I'm like, Dad, don't pay attention to it anymore, dude.
My dad's getting fired up.
Oh, mine too.
My dad's
all the
getting
time.
fired
And
up.
I fell into that pit for a little bit too, dude.
And I do feel good that I'm the guy though. He likes to go. You know what?
Yeah.
These trannies are getting into sports. You know, he can't wait to tell me. You know.
But
and I go, you know what, Dad? I'm flattered that you're bringing that to me.
But after a while, I kind
You have
of
a nose ring, right? Yep.
I kind
He's
of
all, hey, didn't
I
you have
kind
a
of get
nipple
tired
ring?
of it, dude.
Yeah.
After a while, I'm like I know.
It does bring the mood down a little bit.
I see it
you
all
know what
over
I mean?
I see it all over the place, and I choose not to do certain things so I don't have to see it anymore.
Yeah,
Like you can delete it from your life if you wanted to.
I mean, hey,
That's the glory of this country.
well, hold on.
You can't.
Everything we use, I want to, again, we're going to count. There's 6 screens right here, right now. They're all throwing stuff at you. Perfect. Yep. You know what I'm saying? We're using their
Gigi Allen right there, baby.
God again. I'm going to hit a left turn because good timing. What if guys like Gigi Allen, George Carlin? We just talked about George Carlin. What if these guys were still alive right now? And you feel they'd be pushing back on all this shit or what?
Definitely.
I mean, Gigi Allen would have to, right?
Oh, dude, he was pushing back before it even got this bad.
Gigi Allen.
He was pushing it back with
What's weird-
microphones up his butt.
Gigi
He
Allen
was
will be.
pushing it back with turds all over
He'd be
his
at
stage.
Trump rallies with shit with this shit all over his chest.
Trump would be written in brown stains dude, and a white flag. Dude,
Yeah.
There goes Gigi.
Yeah, but it's weird that before this wackiness, now that like guys like him and all these great musicians that push back, and Patrice O'Neal, comedians, that would definitely push back on things like these. It's weird that they're gone right now. And then you go, well, things would be different with them. I think the machine is so powerful that they may fall in line also.
Well, I mean, look what it tried to do to Chappelle. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, Chappelle's got FU money.
he
FU
does.
money does something also.
Yep.
Gigi Allen doesn't have FU money.
No, he didn't.
Patrice O'Neal didn't have FU money.
Nope.
And George Carlin,
George Carlin
I
had
think
FU
he
money,
had
but
FU
then
money.
he
Yeah.
had like a heart attack.
And
or
Cat
aneurysm or
Williams
something.
now.
Cat Williams.
that
I mean,
fucking
what is FU money? We don't even know what FU money is these days. You don't even know what that means.
I really
You know.
don't. But I can imagine.
And also, how many kids do you have? How many, what's your expenses?
Yeah, if you got FU money, but you got a large overhead and big family, then that's not FU money.
You're right.
That's
That's what happens to like a lot of these football players and rappers. Well, all of a sudden they got an entourage. They got 5 kids. They got baby mama. They got 3 houses. They bought their mama a couple houses.
They got 6 of those career hot chicks.
They got career hot chicks. They got.
Well, you can get rid of a whole bunch of those things and then have FU money.
Yeah.
But they don't. You ever seen that ESPN 30 for 30? Do you know what that is?
No.
It's a great documentary about these ex-athletes and things like that. And they did ex-athletes 30 for 30. I don't know why it's called 30 for 30. But it's ex-athletes that are broke now.
They did 30 documentaries that were 30 minutes long. That's what it was.
Oh, is that right?
30, yes.
Is that true? God damn, very good.
Nice.
She impresses me sometimes.
Only because I watched the trailer in between your UFC fights.
I mean, she.
Oh yeah, we don't pay attention to none of that shit.
Sometimes she impresses me, and she has clothes on. It's crazy.
That's why you've been with me
wild.
for so long,
I
baby.
believe I'm still listening. No.
Been with me for so long.
But it's got a lot of these guys in there, a lot of football players, especially when the Dallas Cowboys were on top. And
back in the Aikman days.
And these boys, they got a $1 million signing check. Immediately they go first order of business, buy mama a house, which is great. I love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
I've always loved that.
Because that's everybody's dream, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to buy my dad a house with a hot ass fucking caregiver, like hot caregiver.
Yeah. That's
That
the
knows
way
what
to
she's
go.
doing.
Scrub his fucking genitals.
Even though he can't see her.
Why'd I have to say fucking genitals? I made that gross. All right. Scrub his fucking genitals.
Because it's gross.
Like it's weird when you add a word. What if I just said scrub his genitals? That's cute. Right?
Hey, but we can Mad Libs this and bleep out either or word, and it's gonna
Love
sound
Mad Libs,
worse.
yeah.
It's
I
gonna
know.
sound worse
Yeah,
when you
totally.
fucking bleep out the wrong word.
We should make a Mad Libs fucking edition of
I
our
think we all
podcast.
talked about that one time to do
yeah,
the Bleep
yeah.
podcast.
We did, but we never
Yeah.
actually got around to doing
Yeah,
it.
that
that's-
causes me more work.
That's definitely a lot of work, dude. And
No.
you got to bleep it at the right time,
Yeah.
dude. Because,
Right.
I could be like, and then he shoved this in the drain pipe over here.
Yeah, you don't bleep
but
it at the right. Yeah.
But if you bleep it long enough, it'll be like up your ass.
Yeah. But many of these dudes, first order of business with these guys in 30 for 30 is they buying houses, cars, right, watches, right, which is somebody needs to explain these guys how money works, and then they get the entourage. Boom, the entourage
sucks you dry.
sucks them dry.
Yeah, dude.
Because an entourage is a salary.
Is
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought they were just your boys that hang out. It doesn't work that way.
No.
Because I guess they have to take it off of work to hang out with you.
Mm-hmm.
But they're on top of it too. They're also making it to where like they're giving them remedial jobs. Like this person is now the head of my social
and they
media.
never. And here's what what was his name? Not Emmett Smith. One of the who was one of the wide receivers of that time? Whatever, of Dallas Cowboys. Anyways,
Cowboys back then.
yeah, it was during Aikman and that big run that those guys had.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, the point.
Deion Sanders?
No.
No, because he's
but
fucking got
that's
you
close.
money.
You're close.
Yeah, I know that. I know
He
that.
didn't
era.
though. He does now, but he didn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
Deion Sanders went through a rough one too. Imagine being that incredible, like a Deion Sanders
in two different sports,
and you're looking at your bills. Imagine that. It's crazy.
Two different sports being an
But
MVP at the same time.
anyways, it's the entourage, and what happens is most of the entourage ends up taking advantage. They start complaining about their bills and be like, "Oh, I got you." They start complaining about everything's a complaint. Then they go, "Well, I got to give you a job." They never do the job.
yeah.
Which I would imagine the three of us sitting here do not understand. If I'm lucky enough that one of my friends became world famous, right, and
Yeah.
was like, "I want you to be a part of my," I go, "What's the job? Your
But-
boy's gonna be working. I'll be putting in 12 hours a day. You know what I mean?
You're the one
Whatever
that-
that job is.
You're the
I don't
one
know
that
what
has
it is.
offered your friends the job to work for you.
I do
They've
that.
been, they've been like, no,
That is weird. Yeah,
No.
that is weird.
baby, I'll take
is
care
true.
of you. Like, no.
But I need you to work. I need you to work every day.
Ah, shit. Now you're going to expect something out of me? Fuck.
Yeah, not only you
That's not what I was after.
yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, I gotta
just wanna
like.
I was
gotta
just
work.
asking you for money, dude.
Yeah, I just wanted to be a leech.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is weird. That's like a dream come true for me. I had a friend who was like, "Hey, Ian, I want you to quit your job and just hang out with me, but you got to work. You got to do stuff. for me in the business.
That
and
also
stuff.
means that you have to be the center of their world when they're like, "Nah, I got kids."
That's my
and
dream
shit.
come true, dude.
But then I kind of
That's my
You can't even get me to do it, and you are the center of my world.
But then again, what you just said in my mind,
yeah.
I cycled it into a alpha dog when he was like, "Hey, clean that fucking shit up," and he's like, "I already did it, already got it done." And he's like, "Well, if there's no more dog shit to clean up, go outside, tip over the bucket, dump it out, and pick it back up again."
Well, that's
That's
being
fucked up.
But that's being an asshole boss.
Yeah, that's being an asshole.
That's being an asshole boss.
That's what most people.
But that wouldn't be my friend, though.
I know.
In
I know.
theory,
But
in theory, who
Yeah,
knows?
no,
who
that-
knows? Money, fame
That's
could
when your
turn
friend
people
becomes
into
your
that.
slave. You're like, wait, what?
Who knows?
No.
Who knows? Money, fame can do that. But I just anytime I see those things, right, where I'm just like, you got it made. I don't understand why you're sabotaging this situation by trying to drain your friend, this football player, of everything.
That's no
and then they're
shit.
always got some new business like, hey, I'm going to start a library strictly for Black history, which was a real thing. And then he was like, I don't know, that sounds bad. So he gives him $30,000, never uses it, just the $30,000 went somewhere. You know what I mean?
Went to Indonesia, fucking got some fucking
Got some
bombs.
hooas.
I mean, if you actually did sap that up, like, this
No,
place-
that's stupid.
Yeah,
A
well,
library just for Black history? That's stupid.
I mean,
Libraries are dying.
Yeah,
For all
libraries.
books.
No, I'm not saying. I know that because I have a
then
library
we might
card.
as well have a Nazi library.
My,
Yeah.
my library card, I use it only for the audiobooks because I don't go to the fucking library. I use it to audiobooks to listen to.
How many Nazi libraries would be in California? 9?
9.
You're already there. You're already there. Nice. Cheers.
Dorks.
Come on, guys. Come on.
You didn't like it that much.
Thank you, this side of the room.
Wasn't that bad?
Yeah.
No,
Long
that
lines
was-
at the grocery store, guys. Long lines.
Jesus Christ.
That'd be me if I was a comedian. If I was a comedian, it'd be fun to be a cheese ball comedian.
It'd be like Seinfeld doing. What's going on with
What is
the
the
airplanes?
deal?
That's all right. When we go, if you do end up to going to do some sort of minute or something
Yeah.
anywhere in Austin,
Yeah.
you're doing nothing but your impressions of other comics.
I should do just rip on a.
Just want to
That's
ruin them.
so good.
Ruin them all, dude.
That's so funny.
That is.
Holy shit, dude. That's so funny.
That's
to-
why you're with me.
to
I'm a
rip on-
genius.
Rip on popular comics.
See,
I'm
what,
a
what the
genius.
problem is,
But you have to be
But the
funny though,
problem
because
is-
if you're just talking shit, it's not. It has to be. Still has to be funny though. You know.
Yeah, it does.
Or you
That-
walk in
that's-
there, hey guys.
But no, I go. Here's my impression
Grocery
of
stores.
Seinfeld having sex. Oh, I'm gonna come on your face. Grab my balls.
Why does
Give him a tug.
And then you go, and why does Seinfeld always sound like he's in the middle of a sneeze mid
He's always
sentence?
He talks top nasally.
Baron.
Dude. Yeah,
Baron.
Baron's like that's
Yeah,
spot on.
like,
dude.
that's fire, Dad.
He's like,
that's
dude,
fire.
that's right on point.
What is the deal with Pornhub?
Every time you spank it, it just flies right out the window.
What is the deal with German bukkake?
Why is there not more?
He always sounds like he's got hay fever in the middle of his set.
He's
What's the deal with
he's
black
about
and
to
white?
faint, dude. He's about to faint and shut
I
down.
would give anything to be the fly in the room while Seinfeld is having sex with his wife. I would give anything. How funny is that?
I'm sure.
And what
with
if he's a
these,
freak, dude? He's got to be a freak,
yeah.
right?
What if he's like, put the noose around my neck and tug it hard? At the same
Tie
time,
the belt around my neck.
kick
You know,
me in the ankle.
you know what I think it is because he plays his character to be such a clean freak. I bet you he's a shicer kind of person.
They always are,
loves
though.
the poop.
Aren't they all?
Loves the poop.
All like the clean, any sort of like a Cosby. Come on, there's always
Yeah.
something. And this is what I found.
I'm all about the family. Yeah, fucking the whole family.
And this is what I found actually in life too. Like when I was a younger fella, the chicks that were getting tattooed and all fucking nuts, they were the lamest in bed.
Oh yeah.
The ones that were you never saw it coming were insane.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying like insane good, but just like
doing weird
hit
stuff.
me. You're just like, holy shit. Like, holy
Punch
fuck.
me now. Spit in my face.
Right, we're
I like to be choked and then thrown up against the wall. No.
right?
Well, that's nothing bad.
I like to be fucking
Yeah.
ground and pounded, dude.
I had a friend. She was a crazy person, but her favorite thing was to be punched in the eyeball, spit in the face, and then fucked in the ass.
See,
in that order.
And who's the guy doing that though?
She would.
He was in prison.
If a girl said that to me, I'd be like, that's a hell no.
Yeah. He was in prison. Once you find that guy, he was that guy.
Once Tinder became a thing, like she was in heaven.
Yeah. But
she had a cake farts.
The thing is that she also had
cake farts.
IBS,
Good
so which
callback,
is
baby.
even funnier. She had
IBS. She had Crohn's disease.
No wonder. I mean, things
She
are
wants
going up
anal
her
and
ass.
she has IBS.
She's like, I love it in the ass. I'm like, you realize that you
Sparrow,
just had
sorry.
a bad bout of IBS. Like you're
Sparrow
gonna
just
have.
nudged me when I said, like, she was like, "That's Ian. That's
She's
inappropriate."
like, Dad, that's gross.
Enough. That's
Like,
enough.
Baby, that was your mom talking.
Yeah. IBS anal. Name of the cast. Wait,
Like, I have diverticulitis.
What is it?
I don't know why I
Irritable
have-
bowel syndrome. Yeah,
Yeah,
IBS.
irritable bowel syndrome. Yeah.
You have IBS anal.
She had IBS. And
But I don't know why I have problems with my ass.
I know.
She's like,
Yeah.
That's perfect
I've been
girl brain
shitting
that
blood.
you're talking
Right.
about.
I've been shitting
Perfect.
blood for a week.
girl brain.
Well, she's like, but dude,
don't
I
know
was
why
with
my
this
ass
guy with
is-
this giant cock. I'm like, well, did you do the punch, spit, ass fuck combo?
That's wild, dude. That's insane. You know, like, I've never had a girl want me to hit her in the face, but I've had girls want me. I had a girl one time want me to give her a jab in the ribs. You know, and I was like, "That's a hell no."
Nah,
I'm
good.
some y'all will learn about me. I'm not as freaky as you may think.
Yeah, he doesn't like to hit
I'm
people.
actually a missionary type individual.
He's a very sensitive
actually-
lover.
Missionary? I'm actually.
What you don't know is that he actually really is a giver in bed.
I mean, but
Justin just did a deep nasal inhale on that one.
that's a straight thing. That's a straight thing. Okay, I know. I had to go over it. Give her in bed. That's pretty straight.
Yeah, no, you're a very giving lover.
Yeah, I am. I'm
if a
fairly
girl
romantic.
doesn't say that, then there's something wrong.
He's a sensual giving lover.
Yeah, I get sensual, but
He
are
puts on
you guys
romantic
back me up
music.
on that? Like the girl, and let's just move it back 10 years, 10, 15 years. The girl that's got vampire bites on her neck, she sucks in bed.
No, definitely.
Y'all
Is
with
that
me?
a tattoo? Or
I
did she
was
actually
with-
have somebody with the fake fangs bite her on
No,
the
I
neck?
was with a lady
There's
back in the day that had
both.
the tattoo of vampire. And I was like,
That's the dumbest tattoo
I was
ever.
like, I was like, this girl's gonna be insane. Probably the worst I've ever had.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of goes for.
She just wanted to be dominated. Dude.
Actually, it doesn't go for guys.
No, it was just
Well, no, it does.
No,
Guy-
lame.
no
kinda-
BJs. No BJs. Sorry if you're still listening to the cast, young lady. You are also a sweetheart. But
She listens to the cast.
yeah.
Hey, but when it comes to no BJs, dude, that's a horrible thing to do to
no
a guy.
BJs, just lies there. I'm hot. You should be fine with it.
No.
You know, yeah.
No.
My brother once had.
I'm putting on a condom. It takes more work.
Right?
You got,
Right? You're not even.
men. You know what I'm
You're
talking
not
about.
even trying to keep the engine
if I'm,
moving.
if I'm a comedian, right, men?
Sparrow,
Right?
Sparrow doesn't even like that.
But yeah, putting on a condom is insane.
It's a dastardly duty to do to us.
It's
Wait.
a test.
But also no. Okay. Man, none of those bitches' moms raised them right. My mom was like, "Hey, this
It's
is
so difficult.
My sex ed situation was my mom
Always
teaching.
backwards.
My mom was teaching me
No matter what you do.
how to
It's
put a
always
condom on a guy with your
50-50.
mouth.
Jenna, it's 50. We'll get
Like
back to what you said.
what the fuck is wrong with these bitches? They can't
Why
help
is
you
it?
out.
Justin, can I ask you this?
I don't know, dude.
It's like
I don't
it's almost
know.
roulette. It's 50-50.
But we're always
It's
wrong.
always on the wrong side. You have to flip it over. It won't roll down.
Yeah.
Why is it always the wrong side? When you're on borrowed time. It's gonna if you get frustrated.
And you know, after a couple of tries, dude, you're just like, all right, fucking the next time, dude, you try to feel with your fingertips. You're like, okay, this is definitely nope.
Why?
So-
This is insane, guys. Why can't we all the technology? We can't fix a better. We can't have a better condom.
okay, but this
We can't make a better condom.
Here's the reason why. Here's the
Rib
reason
for
why because
pleasure?
when
Fuck
men
for pleasure,
when men
dude.
are
Make this
aroused
easier.
when men
Turn
are
that shit
aroused
inside
the only
out.
thing you guys can't think about anything else
sorry, go ahead.
besides like actual pleasure. Before when you're aroused, you can't think of anything else besides sex. Whereas that's a complex thing that you have to use all your motor skills to do, right? And women, when we're having sex and also receiving pleasure pleasure, we think about everything else in the fucking world. We think about, oh shit, well, I gotta
That's
remember
not
to
true.
do this. This is very true.
That's why our dick's going down, because our brain's going nuts.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys, guys can't keep a hard on if
Oh, I
they're
see
not
what you're
thinking
saying.
about
Right.
sex, right?
You're right.
So now all of a sudden you have a geometric, like a geometry equation. Like, well, if I throw it this way,
And you're trying to look cool in front of her. You got to
Yeah.
get up. She's lying
So
there.
it takes you
staring
out of your
butt.
brain. But girls,
You got this Rubik's Cube of a fucking condom. To fucking
but girls can be both sexually turned on and think about things at
And
the
then
same
it
time
won't
and have
rip,
rash.
so you bite it, now you taste the fucking
You know,
spermicidal
and
lube
you know,
on it.
Oh, now I'm gay.
And you're like, what the fuck, dude?
So ladies.
And then you drop it on the floor. You're like, is that okay to pick it up from the floor?
5-second rule.
So ladies, help a guy out.
Like, I'm in a
Jesus
stranger's
Christ.
house. I don't know what's on that floor.
That's ridiculous if you're not helping a dude out, like putting the condom on, because they can't. Get it, you guys.
Right.
You have to think about keeping your dick hard.
Yeah, God bless you, ladies that help out.
My mom taught me that at a young age,
God
man.
bless her. God bless her.
But hey, I was
Holy
I was a
shit.
kid the last time I thought about anything like that. Though.
Well,
Isn't that
you've
wild,
been
though?
in relationships.
Yeah,
Bringing it back to when you were a kid, it sucks because I wanted to be so cool, like in front of these chicks, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's just chaos going on
Straight
in
madness.
my brain. I've had beers, whiskey. I'm trying to get this condom to work, and then I finally get it on, and then I'm going to for insertion, and then it's push and rope, and then she does, and she does nothing.
You just thumb it in there.
And then
You're
I
like,
thumb it angrily in. Angrily in.
The mash. He did the monster mash. He did the mash.
Grow, damn it.
And I see the horror in her face too when she's on my hand and fingers.
Well, also that's you. That's you.
Fights you worse, dude. He's like,
Yeah.
you didn't know how small I could get.
Oh, all head, no
and-
stem. You ever seen that, ladies? That's wild.
The worst fucking
It's
thing.
the worst. You did Adderall? Fuck, dude. On top of that, you got Adderall? Fuck, dude.
That's about what it's looking like.
But when you do things that make all of your
I
blood
know, Sparrow. I'm
capillaries
sorry, baby.
retract,
Crazy.
and you're like, well, that was the opposite of that situation.
And that's not what I wanted.
That's
Yeah, dude. I was with a lady that gave me Adderall, dude. It was fucking back in the day before I even knew what that was.
She's like, hey, by the way, you want to do speed?
No, she was like, you want a fucking Adderall pill? And I'm boozing, trying to be impressive. Like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's go. Put that on. Oh my lord, dude, that was crazy. I got all.
Dun, 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 dun. You're like, what the fuck? Oh, shit.
You're like,
wild, dude.
Now everything in life sucks, and then you
Yeah.
try to go to sleep, and you can't. You're like,
Not only did I not go to sleep, dude, I'm cursing everybody in the room. I'm
well,
just
of
being
course,
fucking.
because
You're
life,
getting angry.
life sucks.
Yeah.
Your dick's small, and you can't
So
sleep,
mad.
dude. That's the worst combination.
Yeah, your dick is small.
And you can't sleep.
No.
You can't
coming.
sleep. You didn't finish. She's disappointed, and you're stuck with her too because you're supposed to spend the night.
You're like, oh,
Yeah.
oh God, what kind of hell have I
What kind of
created
hell
for myself?
have I created? This is crazy, Lord Jesus Christ! If you're listening,
I didn't mean
Dear Lord, baby Jesus Christ, there and
baby
looking
dick
all
Jesus,
sweet in
if you're
the
fucking-
manger.
their golden fleece. Diaper.
I mean, it's like I know, and we've talked about this a lot on the cast, the push and noodles, but
Man,
and I'm sorry, ladies, but sometimes some ladies are pretty cool about it, and some ladies are real pieces of shit about it.
oh well, there.
You know,
Yeah, there's two ways of the street on all that
most
stuff.
have been pretty cool. I did have one that was not very fucking forgiving at all, man. And I think they take it as like an insult to them.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they're like, I'm so hot, you should be able to. It doesn't work like that, guys.
Well, no, I had one say, "What? You don't think I'm pretty?" And I was like,
Well, don't hesitate, dude.
That's when you go. I'm looking at two of you right now, and
Don't hesitate on that.
Not really.
I was like, actually, before you came over, I was fucking like, halfway into this fucking bottle, like by myself.
Yeah.
And you just decided to drop by. So now
And,
I
hey,
was-
ladies-
I wasn't
Yeah, yeah.
expecting anybody.
Also, ladies, please shut the fuck up. Shut up in there.
No.
Because I'm going to say something, and I'm not being an asshole and trying to be funny. I'm not even going to try to be funny. You guys have been partying all day. Just know your guy's been partying all day. Please don't start inserting things into his brain. I'm not even saying beforehand you guys are partying, having a good time. Fine. When you're in the room, please don't start making jokes. Please don't start talking about your guy friend. Please, you know what I mean? Just please don't. Let's keep it towards sex. Keep it towards sex. The guy has a lot to work with here.
Right.
Between condoms, you guys, you know how much he's been drinking all day. Give him a fucking break, dude. Yeah. Please don't make jokes. I know you're trying to be a fun girl and you're trying to be that fun, you know what I mean? And one of the guys, but you're not one of the guys. It's not the time.
But also, like
that's a real thing.
You got to think about it. Thank you. Male porn stars are working in male porn stars are working in an atmosphere full of sex and tits and all this shit, and they still need to have a fluffer come in. Yep. So yeah, it's a constant attention thing, and also I've been that girl that has tried to talk and be funny during sex.
Don't
and
do it.
Work.
You've done it during our relationship.
I know.
It fucking makes me nuts, and I've gotten nuts about it too. Right? Remember, I get angry.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey. Not the time.
And then I get it. I'm like,
and it
yeah.
kind of didn't even have anything to do with the bone. It was more like just
off topic.
I was thinking dirty shit. Don't move my brain somewhere.
Off topic. Don't be off topic.
Don't be off topic.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's like
sex is like a podcast.
I focused in on target, and when you distract me from said target,
beep beep. You're like Terminator, right? You're like distraction.
John Connor kill.
Yeah.
But then you shoot the wrong Connor. You're
I just failed my mission.
And every woman I think knows what we're talking about as far as the guy having a problem, right?
Yeah.
And it's always on the guy problem, you know. So,
but it's not making it any better if now all of a sudden you got to start talking with the dudes.
There's nothing worse as a young person. When you're older, it's
everything
funny.
Okay.
Now that we're old, now that I'm older, it's funny.
That is.
Get him next time, sweetheart. And then I go and eat your bologna sandwich in your fridge, and I go, "Hey, baby, call me an Uber real quick."
You know what? The best thing to do.
Go hang out with my boys at the bar.
You want a sandwich and get the fuck out? Yeah, okay. But you can't tell that to a 20-year-old girl or 21-year-old girl.
And a guy, it's hard because your ego's fucked up. It sucks as a young boy.
That is right. Yeah.
What to do when you're in your 20s and trying to get laid?
And early 20s and shit, you couldn't just tell a girl get the fuck out. No, man, she'd be fucking passed right the fuck out afterwards. You're like, shit, should have went to her house.
Yeah, well, that's what. Well, but see, I'm going to let you in on something. I like the home field advantage.
Yeah.
There's something about anytime I've been to, when I was younger, anytime I was been to a girl's place, it's been chaos.
That's
you know what I mean.
There's
a brother comes in fucking unexpected.
As a woman, it's smarter to have the guy come back to your place because you know that if there's anybody else in the house, then they're also on your turf.
I'm at her fucking place. Not only do I have to hide under the bed for the father, but she has this black guy named Bugsy that shows up at the window that I fucking know also. That's weird.
Wait, this is the actual thing that happened?
Yeah, Hannah, what up, doll? What up, girl?
Something's going on with your phone right there.
Hey, hit the close real quick. Don't hit the stop. Shit. It's still recording. We're good. It's about to die, though. And we're right on the money, too. We're almost at the end. Hey, Hannah, what up, girl? Yeah.
Hey, I've hid in the closet.
Fucking Hannah. By the way, I never brought it up to her. I'd actually love to talk. Hannah was the shit, man. She was my girlfriend back in the day. But hey,
she's like, no, he's all, no, she wasn't.
Looking back, bro.
No.
Looking back.
Nah.
Well, no, I'm not talking about like crazy looks. Again, sorry, Hannah. What I'm saying is like, for our young age, she was pretty cool to me. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
All right.
But
I'll give you that.
All right. I think so. Am I forgetting a lot of things?
I'm probably forgetting more than you are.
You called her your girlfriend.
Hey, I was no prize either. Okay, the point is.
No, but you're still a catch, dude. I mean.
Thank you, brother.
But was she your girl? But was she his girlfriend?
Yeah,
or was she everybody's girlfriend?
We did the girlfriend thing. No, she wasn't everybody's girlfriend in our circle.
No.
Okay.
Outside the circle, maybe.
Yeah. Because she had other guys outside her bedroom door.
This is
or bedroom window.
This is. I'll say this just real quick. There's a black guy. They used to run with the Crips, and his name was. He called himself Bugsy, right? And
of course.
And we all knew him. We all knew him, and he was actually very nice to me. He was fucking cool as hell. We all knew him. He hung with Angel and his brother and shit. He was cool as fuck. Anyways, I'm at her house, and in her room, and there's a knock on her window, and it's fucking. And I go, what the fuck? And I go to the window. And I go, what the fuck?
And it's your boy.
And I check it out. I go, Bugsy, what the fuck are you doing? And he goes, Ian, what the fuck are you doing? It was insane, dude. And she was like, Bugsy, what are you doing? Right? This was and
So Bugsy, what are you? Wait.
and
what
by
are
the way,
you
we're
doing
so
here?
I'm young enough to where it doesn't. And me and Bugs just hung out for the rest of the night. And then he went home. He's like, all right, man, I'm out, and fucking hopped on his bike, and fucking left. He's in Huntington Beach. This is Huntington Beach, by the way. This is Huntington Beach. He's from Long Beach. We're both from.
Oh shit!
We're both from Long Beach.
Well, I mean the
I still don't know how she knows. And I remember going, how do you know Bugsy? And she was like, how do you know Bugsy? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? Anyways,
Don't ask my question.
but it's so funny. I mean, at the time, for some reason, I kind of didn't care, I guess. But
we didn't really.
I mean, I was a kid. I was younger. I didn't kid. I also think I had a little bit of an ego, like, oh, no bitch would get better than me. But I don't know.
No, that
I still would. I would love to talk to her. I would love to talk to her these days and be like, hey, how did you know Bugsy? Because this is a Huntington Beach blonde-haired girl. How do you know this insane crip from Long Beach? How do you know this person?
You know what? That's a great podcast. Talking to your
Talking to your
ex's
exes?
exes. No, ex's exes.
I'd
Not
love
your
to get
ex-
my exes on here.
Yeah.
Exes,
Okay, I mean,
now
not the ones you got fucking problems with.
No.
I actually don't have a lot of problems with
I'm
exes.
not.
I only have one
And
that's
that's what
weird
I'm
to me.
saying too.
I ghost all my exes. I don't talk to him.
I don't have problems with my exes, but I just prefer not to talk to them.
No, but it's the ex's exes,
Well, because
not your exes.
yours
It's your
ended bad,
ex's
right?
exes.
Yours always ended bad.
Not always.
No?
No. I got.
Yours always ended where
Hey,
they
he's
couldn't
a
open up the
Libra.
garage door or something.
Yeah, Libras, we tend to stay copacetic.
All right, there might have been
That's
one
hilarious.
or two, but they weren't all
where
bad.
where God was like, you don't get to open the garage door.
No, it's
God was on your side.
The podcast is my ex's exes.
My,
You talk to
Wait,
your
hold on, my
exes,
ex's
your
exes?
your
What does that
ex, your ex girlfriend's ex boyfriends, and you guys run
Wait,
notes with each other.
oh,
Talking to my
That's
ex's
interesting.
exes.
that's
No,
interesting.
I don't care about all that. No.
Yeah, but then you end up finding out that you're all bros and what you did was wrong, and then like you can give like PSAs to other kids growing up.
I already knew that back then. Because
Well, yeah, but most kids don't
That
these
would-
days.
it happened around like I'd hear.
No, I'd like to talk to my exes from when I was a younger fella.
Oh, okay.
That would be fun.
I would.
I would enjoy that.
Coffee. Come here.
I wouldn't because
Eating at my table.
I ran into a few of them.
Yeah.
I'm cool with a few of them, but once I got married to my old lady now, I'm like, yeah, we're done.
Oh yeah,
talking.
but that's
Right.
respect.
We're done talking.
That's respect.
Right, but
not
I mean,
gonna talk to you again.
talk it like if we're on a podcast and be like, it's just a lot of these things are funny, like what I just said. How the fuck do you know? And we just never went over it. And I remember the day we broke it off is like she got a call from some 40-year-old dude. You know what I mean? I think I was. And then I was like, okay, writing's on the wall.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old were
Done.
you?
I wasn't old enough to drink. So
19
maybe
to
19,
20?
20, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
So had the fake ID for a few years already.
But I know I wasn't old enough to drink because she was a hostess at a bar.
And that's how you met?
No, we met through mutual friends and stuff. I was the asshole.
And
that
she's
she
all, how do you
blew.
know Bugsy?
That's a wild thing that happened. It's so insane, and it's funny that I never really got the answer on how that
And the fact
happened.
that he shows up at her window, not her
even-
door.
Not even just a guy. Okay, a guy. Fine. You're doing this whole thing. You're a player chick. Okay, that's cool. This black guy who's a Crip and at the time had tattoos all over him. That's a big thing back then. You know
How
what
old
I'm
was
saying?
he?
Oh, he was older than us, so he was probably in his late 20s, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you all hung out with him. Or he's somebody you guys knew in the circles.
He hung out with our friend's older brother, but we all hung out together.
I
Okay.
bet, I
Like we
bet
all
you
got-
if you ask Angel, he'll know. And I bet you.
Oh.
I bet you is because.
No, I brought it up. He didn't.
Yeah?
He
He
didn't,
didn't?
he didn't have a clue.
Damn.
It almost sounds like I'm lying because it's like how that's a weird connection.
No, it doesn't sound like you're lying. That's
Well, I'm saying
that's
it's
a
a-
weird lie. To,
I mean, it's a weird connection
Right.
because she's a Huntington Beach girl, blonde hair Huntington Beach girl.
But I was just thinking getting drugs because, I mean.
Get
yeah.
drugs?
Oh,
Where
maybe.
the fuck are white
That's a
kids
good one.
back then in Huntington Beach going
Right.
to get drugs from? It's going
Right.
to be some of us over
Right.
here in Long Beach.
Right. But yeah,
I mean, the further south you go, the closer
that
you
poor
get to
father,
borders.
though. That father's a good guy. But,
You talked to him. It was his
no,
house.
I think I said hi to him once.
Was it his
but
house?
She was, she was handling business with dudes. You know what I mean? She was handling business. But
Okay, before we get out of this podcast,
okay,
can
thank
you
You
explain
really
Can
okay?
you explain this? Thing?
You really have to
Go
talk. Okay,
I want to know.
not
Hannah,
a cat.
hit me up, girl. I don't know where you are.
Not a cat
but-
toy. But
I know, but
Okay, go ahead for the cast. Yeah.
have you ever been to Ren Fair?
no.
Okay,
I
so
don't know.
at
Renaissance Fair.
At Renaissance Fair, like they've got different small like artisanal artist vendors that make things like
Oh, okay.
that bend this, and this is a fairy wand because it sounds like Tinkerbell's wings.
Sounds like a metal ball inside a steel.
But what does it
wrapped,
do? Like, does it do anything spiritual?
No, it just
It
sounds
doesn't.
pretty.
Oh, I thought it was a spiritual thing.
It gives you it makes your audio stuff like it's a fun sound.
No, because let me show you.
What did you think it was?
No, Ian kind of threatened me last time, but it was like the weirdest threat, and he was like, because it takes away all the bad stuff.
Oh, it's a
I
pretty
was doing
sound. How drunk were you?
I
What are you
mean,
talking about? We weren't even drunk.
bro.
I mean, it's a pretty
So
sound.
it's not even
so-
a thing. We do have a
No.
voodoo doll on here, though. You see that?
Oh yeah, and then, I mean, you guys want to break it down. Eventually, I'll tell you what everything is on here, but this is just because I like the sound.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
imagining this has something to do with moon and rocks.
Yeah, yeah,
The moon
like
rising.
I'm good.
yeah, it definitely has rocks in it.
I'm good.
Hey, you need to
I'm
check your wife though, because your wife's the one giving these gifts. So,
Yeah, your wife also gave me that tiger eye right there.
so boom, the tiger what?
This tiger's eye right here.
Tiger's eye.
Yeah.
So-
I think
the
Jenna
stone.
may be right. They might be hanging around
I
talking
think
about this stuff.
there's something going on.
I have no
Every
idea.
girl does. Just trust me. Like we
She's
all
not
do.
bringing it up to you because you're gonna call it gay.
Yeah, because you think it's stupid. But girls talk about this, and and you know what? If it's so stupid, but the thing is, it makes us all feel better.
I wish
so
you
why
would
is
give me
that
the
stupid?
lotto numbers with these fucking things.
But it's not fortune telling.
That's what they always say.
It's making things feel better for us.
They always
So
say that.
Why
All right,
is that
let's
an
do
issue?
one more shot, guys, and
All
get
right.
out.
Well, damn it.
Good cast. Guys. Good
This is
cast.
not a shooting whiskey. Wait, never mind. I'll give you guys a shooting whiskey.
You can just give us a little.
Hey,
and we'll get out of it.
shooter! You gonna come down and get some grub?
What's that from?
Fucking Happy Gilmore, dude.
Shooter McGavin?
Yeah, shooter. You want to go to the Red Lobster and get some grub?
That's a great actor. The guy that plays Shooter McGavin. He's so
Dude, that was
good.
a perfect heckler, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking love that guy. Every time he was talking shit, he's like, oh, "Hey,
That's such a great movie.
Great movie.
that was Adam Sandler at his finest."
Happy
Next to
Gilmore
it.
and Billy Madison.
Hey,
Come on, man.
A lot of people don't
Come on.
like it, but I
Who?
love Little Nicky.
Oh, Little Nicky.
A lot of people didn't like that.
I like almost anything Sandler does. Even if I don't like the movie, I'm like, you know what? I'll still put up with it because I like Sandler.
Spanglish was stupid.
I never saw it.
That's the
Never
only
saw
one. That's the only one I didn't like.
Spanglish was stupid. The one where he was him and his twin sister. That was dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, the twin sister.
That's the
No, that's funny.
other one I
thought that was
That
stupid.
Can I tell you
was
something?
Stupid.
Like,
Thank you.
see how I can't pull sparrows on my cable.
Sparrow's like, no, don't stop touching me, Dad.
But it's so stupid. It's funny. Like
I hated it. Dude.
I love Sandler so much. Dude, I think
hated it.
I love Sandler too, dude. That's why I was so disappointed. I was like,
Like,
dude, I used to
the
listen to your
Zohan.
CDs.
The Zohan, dude.
That was
That's
funny.
hilarious.
Come
But
on.
That
also,
was funny.
a lot of people recently he did the Huey.
Smell
Nobody can do that anymore.
Smell it, now take it.
Yeah, they're brushing their teeth with the
With the
hummus.
fucking hummus, dude.
Everything's hummus in their coffee.
His dad was dipping his glasses in the fucking hummus, dude. That was great.
And then you got the fucking the Palestinian dude. You know,
I like how
Come on.
how the mom was like, they've only been fighting for 2,000 years. They can't be much longer.
yeah. I want to cut and style hair. What are you, a fagula?
Yeah, faggot.
And then
What do you know about war?
Yeah. And then their parents are laughing at him.
Yeah, dude, it was great.
It's so it throws the fish up, catches his butt. No one can do that. Nobody can do that in a movie.
That's a fact.
That's awesome.
That's a fact.
You know-
because I would call you a fag.
I'm also going to let you in on something. Dramatic roles are easier than comedy. It's harder to be funny than it is for you sissies to cry because all
Agreed.
you guys can cry.
It's harder to make people
It's
laugh.
harder to make people laugh in a movie. It is.
Oh,
all you got to do is talk to somebody about, hey, so my dog the other day
And you're
passed
able
away,
to-
and you can instantly
And you're
turn.
able to love the characters like Sandler does. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
You're not lying, dude, because anybody else than Sandler put that fish in their ass when he flipped it up out of the fucking thing. Dude,
Doesn't
I would have been like, fag.
Right. That
Fact.
doesn't work.
That's it. Nah,
I mean,
I
don't
don't
know.
I'm done watching your shit.
What if Will Ferrell did it?
Hey,
But it's Will Ferrell, though.
I know.
That's
'cause
another.
what if Jim Carrey did it?
Well, it's funny because it's Jewish. It's all Jewish. Like
No,
like,
it's because
funny
it-
stuff. Like,
because it's a long time.
they're doing the
comedian.
disco dance. They're like disco. It's funny Israeli Jews.
It's a long time comedian that I've been.
I get it.
I've
But
been
okay,
seeing for a
so
while.
I'm trying to think of other.
'Cause
Yeah.
say
I mean,
anybody
there's
new-
plenty like Farrell. Farrell's another one of those,
physical,
but
like I'm thinking like physical actor comedians.
Michael Richards.
Okay, say
yeah.
Key and Peele did that same thing. I wouldn't like it.
Yeah, I mean,
But there's things that Key and Peele did. If they did that and Adam Sandler tried to do it, it wouldn't work out. So yeah, there you go.
We got to have.
everyone's
all
got
the-
their niche with, but
Yeah.
Sandler, I feel, man, he's the guy can fucking do.
And the thing is, he
anything,
can
man.
act.
Sports,
He's a great musician.
He's good at sports. He's good at music. The guy can
I
fucking do
used
everything.
to listen to the CDs of him. They're all
Everyone
gonna
did.
laugh
Oh
at
yeah,
you.
all of us
Everybody.
did.
Before he even had movies or
The
anything.
Hanukkah
So,
song?
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Everybody
Definitely. Definitely. Yeah.
He converted.
And all three Stooges. Yep.
Yeah, right. No one else can do that.
Nah.
The man is, and he's still the man can play basketball. The guy's fucking just a talent.
Yeah, he could actually
Or a
ball
kiss-
because I watched him dribble and do some shit.
He can ball, dude. He can ball.
Dude,
You can play.
he's not fucking.
All right.
All right, guys.
Good.
Cheers. Here's to you, Adam said.
Hey.
All right, sorry guys. I'm getting you guys
Too much.
I'm getting you guys in a
Holy
in a
shit
tizzy.
balls.
My bad.
Dude,
Yeah, we didn't even cheers. See?
Anyway.
We did. This is the second
Later,
cheers.
guys.